Hi, this is Carrie with Ibbetson.com and oralhealthcoaching.com. And today I have Dani here with me because Dani is my favorite success story. And we wanted to capture our story and all of that so that other parents can see kind of the transformation that can happen when you work with an oral health coach. And I just wanted to bring Dani here because we get excited talking about it.
Yay.
So the story how we met is a little interesting. So Dani, kind of recap the whole
How we met.
Us.
Well, it was a Saturday. Sun was shining in beautiful California. So now I was out garage sailing when I met Carrie, and Carrie was there with her toothbrushes.
That's right, because when I do a garage sale, I always do some oral health coaching stuff.
Right,
like
you had that new Revlon. Yes, you had a table, and you were like, oh, you should try that. And I was like, okay. That was kind of at that time where I was looking for an electric toothbrush anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a try. And bought some other stuff from you too, like the ice chips, I believe. And they were delicious.
Chewing gum
I was
tonic,
like, yeah.
Right?
So, yeah.
And then from there, you kind of like...
Right. I kind of called you with some questions. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, what can I do? And, we spent a lot of money, especially on my son's teeth in the beginning.
Tell that story about those appointments.
Well, every time we had the twice-a-year checkups, there was another cavity on my son who was at that time 3.
He was 3 at the time.
3 at the time.
Uh-huh.
And, not just from the financial aspect, but also from the emotional aspect, as a mom, seeing my baby laying there and being terrified and getting worked on. And I didn't want to put him out because there were so many risks and side effects to it when I researched it. So he kind of laid there crying, and they strapped him down in this blanket, and I mean, it was just really heartbreaking. So
not only was it emotional, like a really emotional times, right? Like your son feared the dentist.
Yeah, and I feared it every time we went. I was like, oh, please let it be fine. And there was another cavity, and
you had and it would cost you like thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars. We spent like $6,000 on his teeth.
$6,000 even before he was 5 years old.
Before 5, yeah.
Before 5, and every time you would go in, there would be more cavities.
Right.
And what would they tell you?
Well, they said you need to floss and you need to brush, and I mean, which we did, but I mean, I kind of felt like as a failure, I mean, I obviously want the best
as a mom,
as
right?
a mom,
and
that's
horrible.
So yeah, and then you kind of showed me some techniques and what to look for, and we started doing it on the next checkup. It wasn't even like 2-3 months later was the next checkup and something. Yeah,
checkups, right? Because we were like, let's see what this does.
And nothing. I mean, the teeth were fine. It looked good.
No cavities.
Nothing.
And how many cavities has he had since?
We had to pull 2 teeth. So
from
before.
Stuff. Okay.
So he had 2 spaces. He had to get 2 crowns on the back molar. And I think there was another little one. So like 5 or 6 teeth were affected prior to it.
And then what's happened since? Has there been any new cavities?
Nothing. He is 8 now.
And what are the dental appointments like?
Well, I mean, I'm still nervous, just, but I mean, I know we're doing our part and everything is good. And we had the little one and she never had a cavity. So, I mean, I started her right away.
Right.
And
And so how does it feel from an emotional standpoint? Like how...
Like a big...
it's a big sigh of relief,
big
right?
Sigh
Every
of
time
relief.
you come over, and it's funny that we're not emotional right now because literally we cry at every single time we see each other. But the camera always affects how that's going to happen. So if there's a parent out there that is suffering with cavities and continued appointments and things like that, and they're not really finding any relief they're not really finding any relief with what they're doing, would you recommend oral health coaching
Absolutely. I actually been recommending you to a lot of people. I don't know if they have contacted you or not, but I've been giving your number out to couple. Like, I mean, where I work with a lot of children who have some disabilities, and it's not always easy when they go to the dentist because they're not cooperating. So, yeah, they definitely have your number, and I'm keep encouraging it. I'm like, you really need to just try it. It makes a huge difference. It does. It's really compared
you and I together, you spent like $350 just on us working in some products,
right?
And that saved you
thousands of dollars. Yeah.
And the heartache and not having to watch your child be papoosed or drink the special drink so that he's sedated, or going
Correct.
through anesthesia like that. I think that right there is a huge.
That's
from a parental standpoint, I know what it's like
right.
to have my little guy, and I would be terrified.
So, yeah, she actually likes going to the dentist. I mean, she goes in, she lays down, she opens her mouth, and because she doesn't know.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know any different.
So, and yeah, he goes, but I can see he's nervous.
But he hasn't needed,
nothing
any
since
major work
nope.
since then.
Even me. I mean, I had such bad gums, and the pockets were so deep. They did the antibacterial flushing.
Antibiotic. Oh, and the irrigation.
They every single time when I went to the clinic to clean my teeth, and ever since I used nothing, my gums are healthy. There are no more deep pockets. I mean, and I can feel it. It's just a clean.
So you started something, right?
I love it.
So you started something for your child, but what it did was it changed it for you.
It changed it for the whole family.
And now the investments that you've had to make into your dental visits have been much better, right? Because you've had to replace. When we met, you were in the process of having to replace a bunch of crowns that had failed because you still had all of that bacteria. And since then, you've replaced that stuff, and now it's all doing.
It's great. It's fine.
It's doing really well.
No problems.
Cool.
So I know I love it.
Is there anything that you want to say to our listeners? I know that looking
contact Carrie.
So CarrieIbbetson.com and oralhealthcoaching.com. Oralhealthcoaching.com has our signature program, 21 Days to a Healthy Mouth, which is what Dani started with. We've continued to work together, but that was kind of the big. You were able to kind of DIY it yourself because you were already researching. You were trying to find all of the answers. So you
gave us such grateful tips. Not just to use the products, but also like
how to use them. Oh,
eat the cheese or the broccoli after.
Right.
And
the food
so that
that. Right. And Zoe loves the gum.
She's my gum person.
Zoe
you want to hold it up?
We love the gum. We love xylitol candies. We were just trying the new ice chips out, and the sour cherry is
delicious.
My new favorite. Absolutely.
Yep. These are the licorice. I love the licorice.
Right? They're all. I mean, 19 flavors. You can't find one that you don't.
You will find one.
You'll find one or 10.
So.
And if you have those after every meal, it's really going to help decrease the acids. So thank you, Dani. And
thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and thank you for being like my rock. That even on the days that I'm like, forget it, I don't want to do it anymore.
No.
You pop up and you're like, no, people need you. People need.
I need you. I do need you.
So I can't go anywhere.
Nope.
So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, make sure you reply below. Subscribe to our channels. We have YouTube channels. They're either going to be under Carrie Ibbetson or Oral Health Coaching. Go find us. Let us know how we can help you. Until next time, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.